Hello everyone watching me on YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So, today I'm going to be talking about something that is is the most important, one of the most important parts of yo-yoing, which is the bind, or bringing the yo-yo back up. So, if you have a yo-yo like, I don't have one here, if you have a yo-yo that's responsive, so when you throw it down, you pull it up, it comes back up right away. If you have a yo-yo like this, or like any of the other ones I have, you throw it down, you pull it, it doesn't come up. You have to do a certain trick, or a certain maneuver to get it back up into your hand. So that's what I'm going to be going over today, because it's a very important thing to learn, and I'm going to show you guys my take on it and my ways of how to bind and how to get back up. So I'm not in the chair already, so just stand up. So what I'm talking about is, so you have a yo-yo like this, you pull it, it doesn't come up. You just keep pulling it. And this starts to frustrate people, so they'll just try to, you know, they'll do a trick if they're starting out and they have the wrong yo-yo, they'll go, alright, now what? So now they can't bring it up. That's what binding is for. So, going back to the beginning, the most basic bind you'll learn is either a trapeze, which is you land the on the string, it loops over your finger onto the string, you pull it up like that, or you put the string in front of the yo-yo and then kind of let it wind up a little bit and then pull. So this one isn't actually as effective because once you start learning other tricks, this will get a little clumsy as well as get in your way. So if I go do a trick like that, it's a little clumsy to have to do that little motion. It's better if you can go from a trick like that into a trapeze. It just flows a little better and it's a lot smoother. So so the way these binds work for both of them is, so whichever way your yo-yo is spinning is the way you want to bind. So what I'm saying is, if you throw it like a regular throw forward, if you try and do a backwards bind, that won't work. If it does work eventually, it'll get your string all tangled up. Doesn't work. The way you want to do it though is a way that the string will catch itself on a yo-yo, like a trapeze, or if you feel like you need to, in a front mount like that. The way it works is once it lands, the way the yo-yo is spinning, you start to wind the string up, and you'll feel a little bit of resistance, and you'll see kind of winding up once it's in the trapeze. And once it's in the actual string, you'll see the string winding up and creating friction in the gap, and once you feel that, you pull it up. That was a bad one. So, yeah, that's the basics of that, which is, you know, you have to throw it in whichever way the yo-yo isn't spinning, so the opposite way. I've actually never mind, I have not. Alrighty then. So, if you throw it forward, land in a trapeze, or like that, either way is fine. If you guys can work some way of doing it in the front way, like how you first learned, and incorporating that into any trick, if that works for you, that works for you, but I personally find trapeze easiest for me. I use the most. It's just easier. Now, for breakaway throws. So breakaway, this is a normal throw, which is to the left side of your body. The breakaway is to the side of your yo-yo hand. So you throw it to that way. Now if you're trying to do trapeze, it doesn't work. You have to do a reverse bind. You can. I didn't do it correctly there. You throw it away from your body. You have to do a bind under the yo-yo, which is a reverse. So this is a trapeze, that's the reverse way, which is the way you want to catch it in order to bind it up. So that's another way of thinking about it. If you throw one way, it's the opposite. So if you throw it backwards, it's the opposite of trapeze. Same thing with that. Same thing with that front mount. So if you do it like that on the front mount, you have to do it the opposite side on the back mount. So like that on the back mount, or on the breakaway throw. So when you throw it forward, trapeze, or front mount like that, backward, reverse trapeze, or reverse back mount to bring it up. So those are my easiest ways of kind of doing a bind, showing you guys how to do that. If you need practice on how to get the breakaway reverse trapeze, throw a regular, give me a second, throw a regular throw, and then just keep practicing doing this. So up, down, up, down. I'm still not the best at it yet, so up, down, up, down. Just like that. So keep practicing up, down, and then eventually you'll get to the point where you can just go down. Still catch it. Another thing is, so if you throw it like this, you throw it forward, catch it with the trapeze, it'll always land with the string like that, upwards to the yo-yo. So if you unwind it, it goes that way. No matter what you do on a breakaway throw, the catch will always be, I believe, oh, never mind. What you do, if you do a breakaway throw, but you bind it incorrectly, it'll end up with like this. So it's reversed, which is very inconvenient way of doing things. So because in competition, you catch it the wrong way, you have to stop, flip it around, and keep going. It doesn't seem like it'll take too long, but this little time where you have to go like that can cost a little bit. You can probably get another point or two into a competition run if you take out that time in which you have to stop, flip the yo-yo, and then keep going. So, little tips, little tricks on how to bind forward, how to bind backward. That's kind of it. So, if you guys like the video, please leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe if you want to see more. Tell me if you guys have a better way of binding. I just tied up the string. Tell me if you guys have a better way of binding down below, because now I'm in the chair. I know there are better ways of competition binding, so people will land it in a trapeze and then like flip it around or flip it up, catch it like that, or flip it around, catch it like that. There are different ways. Tell me which ones work for you guys in the comments down below. That's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.